My name is David Clarke, and I've written a book called Converted on LSD. It's about the life of my brother Michael and I, who were both criminals in the 60s. It's been written with a view to help people who are in need. The story could be helpful to judges, magistrates, psychiatrists, psychiatric nurses, doctors, social workers, policemen, ministers of religion, lecturers, teachers and probation officers. Also, it could help Christians and those who suffer from manic depression or dyslexia. I hope it will also be helpful as a means to reform villains and be useful to those living in the margins of society, along with unruly youths, drug users and hardened criminals. It could also be a help to anyone contemplating suicide or going through divorce. My brother Michael and I grew up together in the 60s, living in Aylesbury, and we were both notorious criminals, being sent to prison for malicious wounding and carrying a firearm without a licence. We had both got previous convictions. I was sent to Dover Borstal at the age of 17, whilst Michael maced in prison for 2 years at the age of 20. On leaving Borstal in 1968, I had a 3-year career of undetected crime until I was arrested, but not by the police. I had a bad trip on LSD and was converted from crime to Christ overnight, but Michael was unaffected. I later confessed to the police a year later to 24 crimes and received a remarkable conditional discharge which hit headline news in Aylesbury's Bucks Herald newspaper on the 11th of February 1971. I educated myself and trained to be a lecturer, graduating with a Cert Ed awarded by Birmingham University in 1978. I became a Baptist minister, married and taught electronics for 22 years in colleges of higher and further education. Michael ended up serving a 16-year prison sentence in the Philippines, where he died of tuberculosis in 2005. This was in New Bilibid Prison, the most notorious national penitentiary in Asia's Far East. It was this event that moved me to write my book. Read and enjoy. My story is now put together as a punk rock opera designed to be performed live by the Asylum Seekers punk rock band from Gosport in our prisons in the UK, and for the benefit of those who love stories told to music.